Hello everyone, I'm Constance Stopler. I'm the co-chair of the Havasu Island Balloon Festival and Fair that is organized in partnership by the London Bridge Lions Club and the London Bridge Rotary Club. I'm here to welcome you, the balloon community, especially you, the pilots, the crew chiefs, the crew members, and you, the would-be crew members that are going to make this happen together with us. This is Lake Havasu City, Arizona. We are just 30 degrees north of the equator, so we have warm winters, typically 70 degrees and up, and the weather is just perfect for ballooning. Lake Havasu City is honored to have you here. Our Balloon Fest is different in that we are a balloon fest for the ascensions in the morning and the glows in the evening. However, in between, we offer a complete county fair with fun for family, kids, colorful happiness, a total festival in Lake Havasu City. I want to thank the sponsors that make this happen together with all our volunteers, as many as 300 volunteers, 100 club members, officials, supporters, all in all 800 people make this possible, and I'm very grateful for all their help. Again, I'd like to thank you once again for coming here and making our festival possible. Thank you for coming.
Hi, my name is Ron Aros. I'm the hot air balloon meister for the Lake Havasu Balloon Rally. I'm here to welcome all the pilots and answer any questions you have. If you do have any questions, do by all means give me a call. My number is listed on your ID card. I want to make sure you have fun and have a safe event. There's been some questions as to what days we fly. I want to make sure everybody understands. Pilots are going to be arriving as earlier as 3 o'clock, so we can get together for an afternoon flight. Other pilots will be arriving a little later on Friday, and they will be glowing. All pilots who want to go ahead and fly and glow on Friday are more than welcome to. Saturday morning, we're going to go ahead and have a mass ascension, and that afternoon and evening we'll do the same thing that we did Friday. Some pilots will fly in the afternoon, some pilots will glow, but in effect most of us will be setting the balloon up only twice. Once Friday, twice on Saturday, and then on Sunday we'll have a morning mass ascension. All pilots will be required to go ahead and attend a pilot briefing before the flights. The afternoon flights will have a pilot briefing at 3 o'clock, and weather permitting, we'll be flying at 4 o'clock. There'll also be a pilot briefing before the glows, before the mass ascensions. The pilot briefings will be held on the field. If the winds are going the wrong direction, we'll still have the pilot briefings on the field, and then we'll have the direction where you can fly off-site and onto the island. When you fly, you're going to have attend the pilot briefing. You also will have to have the approval of the launch officials before you can fly. The launch officials will meet with you to ensure that you're ready for liftoff. They may ask you to go ahead and move the balloon up to a certain place, make sure you're light. Once you're ready, then they'll give you the thumbs up. Once you're off the ground, they'll be pointing up and telling you where the closest balloon is. So you'll be ready to see that, and you'll know what's going on above you. All the launch officials will be easily recognized because they're going to have the zebra striped shirts, and of course they're going to be running around with a radio in one hand and a whistle in the other. When you fly over the lakes, if for any reason you become becalmed or you are flying into an area you're not comfortable in, I want you to know there are some boats. You can certainly go ahead and call to them. They are all aware of what's going on. Throw your drop line and have them tow you back either onto the dock or onto the island, and they've been instructed to go ahead and catch the drop lines, to go ahead and not tie them to the boats, and to take off only when you're ready, and take off at a very slow speed. All of the boats have been instructed to stay away from the balloons. So if you guys want to go ahead and splash and dash and have fun, by all means do it. If you do need assistance, you're going to have to just yell at them, say, hey, can you guys give us a hand? It's that easy. Your crew people will be assigned to you. You will also have a 4x4 vehicle for each balloon. The 4x4 vehicle will be following you during the chase. They will be assisting you if you want during the setup for the launch. And if by chance they need to get out there into the back roads, they certainly will. Please try to land in town. Flying in town is really a pretty neat idea. There are great places to land. There are many vacant lots. The power lines that they do have are in the alley. There's a couple of Hummers you want to watch for. Most of you have seen them as you come in on the main road. There's a big Hummer. Please stay away from those Hummers. You'll be able to land in the streets and on the vacant lots. And you should have plenty of crew to help you out with all this. Yeah. We ask that pilots please fly only during the scheduled events. Do not fly off-site at some other hours or some other time. Let's try to keep everybody at those scheduled event times. The crew that's going to be assisting you has been trained on just the basics. So again, please take them aside. Make sure if you have any questions that you go ahead and if you have any directions or any specific things that you want done. Remember, you are the pilot in command and you take them. They've been trained, but again, only in the basics. The launch site has been set up and there's a grid on it. When you look at the map, you're going to see this grid. The grid is just for our purposes, so we had some kind of an idea as to how many balloons could actually lay out. But when you get out there on the field, there are no grids. There's nothing marked. You're going to have to work together, get up in 2 waves, if necessary 3 waves, and just lay your balloon out wherever you're comfortable with it. And just work together. When you look at your map and look for no-fly zones, the only no-fly zone that we pretty much have is the hospital. It's located about a half a mile east of the highway. And the reason you can't fly there, of course, is they have a helicopter. If you do happen to fly that direction, keep your balloon at 500 feet AGL. There is an airport. It's about 8 miles away. You want to try and land before you get to the airport. And again, when you start getting near that highway, remember there's some power lines there. Stay away from them. And again, just land before you get to the airport fence, airport property. Every pilot needs to go ahead and take a look at the operations manual. It is on the website. Make sure you've studied the maps that are on it, have some idea of what's going on before you get to the launch site, before you come here. I want to remind all the pilots that you're not to sell rides. So if somebody does approach you on sale of rides, just direct them to the ride concessionaire. The entire city, the community has really opened arms to everybody here. It's been phenomenal welcoming. So go out there, have fun, make some friends.